Hi everyone. Today we're going to take a little different topic than usual, and actually a little bit different of an audience than usual. Actually, the main audience of this video is parents, and I just want to make a quick case for why it would be beneficial as a parent to have your kid play Conquest, or just more generally strategy games. And what I want to start out with is explaining the core difference between knowledge and intelligence. This is kind of the best kept secret in most schools, is that there is a difference and that it's a really important distinction. Knowledge is just simply information and facts and just building up this kind of pool of information. And that's certainly valuable. It's certainly important to know, the processes and the history and the background and just all of this stuff to make informed decisions. But intelligence is actually the core critical thinking skill of being able to take a situation, analyze the variables of that situation, what am I working with, what are the consequences of different actions, and then be able to make an informed, intelligent, logical decision based on those factors. I can't begin to stress how important that is. That skill is so essential that it'll get a person so far in life. In work, in business, for instance. They don't teach this in business school very well, but it's absolutely critical. You have to be able to analyze your target market, your audience. You have to be able to analyze your company, your product, what you're bringing to the table. You have to be able to analyze the different consequences, the different demographic, psychological factors. You have to be able to take all those variables into account and then plug it into your own magic formula. It's not something that you can just plug into the matrix and then make a smart decision on that. Okay? So school really doesn't teach intelligence very well at all. So where do you get it? You don't get it from video games. You might have to make some type of light reasoning decisions, but most of it's just pow, 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 blast through. So yeah, that's where we look at strategy games. Strategy games come in many different varieties. Some are more luck-based, some are more strategy-based, some are a mix of both. But go back right to the roots, of a game like chess. And chess, there's no luck involved. You have pieces, you know what they do, you have a board, both of you can clearly see it, you can know everything that your opponent's capable of doing, and you have to be able to look at, if I do this, what will they do, and then what will I do, and then what will they do. You also have to take into account, your opponent's strategy and your opponent's intelligence level to kind of guesstimate what decisions they're going to make, and make smart decisions based on that. Conquest is very similar. You have your own deck, which you have to build, which is something that a lot of people enjoy. Then you also have all the units that you have in play. You have the cards that are in your hand. You have to be able to say, based on the units that my opponent has in play, based on the amount of cards that my opponent has, how much mana they have back, I'm guessing they're probably going to have, X, Y, Z types of spells or effects. But based on that and everything else in play, what's the best decision I can make? Who should attack where should I deploy my units? So on and so forth. A lot of choice and a lot of things to consider. And that intelligence is just so core. It's core in being able to make smart decisions about buying a car, buying a house, managing your finances, work, as I already mentioned, just everything. Absolutely everything. Dealing with people, understanding people. All of that comes down to intelligence, really. Experience can help build intelligence, certainly, but knowledge alone really isn't going to get you that far in life. And that's kind of a tough lesson. So I'm not saying that all kids should be playing Conquest, but I'm just saying really, really valuable. And this isn't just for this definitely isn't for little kids. I'm just saying for anyone who's developing. Even in college age and beyond. Still, building intelligence is something that's really important. And one of the great things about Conquest is that it is so scalable, meaning that based on your opponent, if you're, as long as your opponent's at a similar level as you are, you can really scale up from beginner level to very advanced strategy. Certainly, without really any negative repercussions, because the game is very much based in strategy, not so much based in luck and collecting powerful rares and spending tons of money. So that's just something to think about. Go ahead and check out the tutorial videos that are up on this channel, and kind of see if you can understand the game and understand kind of what I'm saying and why that's so valuable. But I just want to tell you from experience, I've been to a couple dozen gaming stores, and the differences are staggering. I've seen 11 or 12-year-olds pick up the game and just demonstrate a clear critical thinking capacity that I know they're going to excel in life because of it. And I've seen other people, you know, who they might have plenty of skills and they might have, you know, quite a bit of knowledge, but the fact that they can't take that situation and reason through it, it just shows that something is really lacking. And I honestly believe that, you know, strategy games are one of the best ways to fill that hole. So, you know, if you want to know more about it or if you have any questions, you can email me at Brian with an I at conquestofbethany.com. You know, just let me know what you think. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. All right, take care.